ready.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're here once again with some more Lost. We're chugging quite along here. I'm gonna try to do more episodes per week. Why am I saying this to y'all? Y'all don't give a damn whether y'all get 1 or 5 episodes. Y'all don't care. So in any case, whatever. If you guys want to see more episodes, of course, if you want to watch ahead, it's always a Patreon. You can check it out. Membership on the older channel as well, if you guys want. I am going to, as soon as membership is available for the backup channel, I'm going to switch over and make the backup channel my main channel, and then all the stuff from the old channel, I am planning to re-release them on this channel as well. I don't know when that's going to happen, to be honest, because it's going to take some time, because there's a lot of reactions over there that I need to transfer over here, or at least re-release them on this channel so that people know that I have done these shows or whatever the situation is. As soon as I can get someone to get it done, to get an editor to get it done, because I am planning to get an editor, but it's a lot of videos, so it's a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I can find an editor. If you guys have any hookups out there of an editor that will edit that will just give me a lump sum, just say, okay, pay me $1,000, I'll do all those videos, I will definitely do it that way. But for now, like, you know what I'm saying, every editor that I've hit up or whatever, they're saying they're charging a certain amount of money per video. Not like, you know what I'm saying, because I got a bulk of videos, plus I would love to have them on for going forward. So it's like, it's a tough situation. They want to charge me per video that they have to do, because I want them to do like a cut up version of my reactions and put them on the channel. But I don't want to spend 10 grand trying to get this done. So you know what I'm saying, I gotta figure out what I want to do. So as long as I can't find anybody that will just charge me like a $500 to get everything done, or $1,000 to get everything done, I don't think it's gonna get done unless I'm gonna do it myself. So doing it myself might take a little bit longer, but we'll see what happens. Anyways, let's jump into the reaction. I will see you guys after for the review. Finally get to meet her dad.
야망이라 그게 뭐지?
우선 식당을 열고 더 나아지면 호텔을 갖고 싶습니다.
내 딸을 위해 자네가 뭐 할 수 있지?
뭐든지 하겠습니다.
내가 시키는 어떤 일도? 꿈을 그렇게 쉽게 파는 사람에게 내 딸을 왜 줘야지?
따님은
Working for you is selling my dream? I didn't think though. You're like, yes, now I can smash. Like, she out here in a bathing suit. That's not good.
빨리 나와.
왜 그래요? 수영 좀 하고 나왔는데.
많이 나고 해?
아니 수영복이 어때서 그래요
빨리.
정말?
다른 수영복도 있는데 왜 이거 입어?
I don't know, he just walked up and started going off on her again.
Oh my god.
에이.
왜 그래요?
너랑 상관이 없는 일인데 왜 끼어들어? I swear to God, you put your hands on her one more time. 네가 뭔데? 너는 이리 끼어들지 마. Hands off.
Never. For all you guys out there who want to be white knights, never. I'm telling you this. Stay out of stuff like this. Stuff like this will get you killed just out of nowhere. Never ever jump in, like, especially when it's like, he's literally not even, he's not even abusing her. He's protecting her. You get what I'm saying? Like he didn't like slap her or, you know, punch her or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Like she literally fell because, you know what I'm saying, he was trying to cover her up. She fell. You know what I'm saying? That's why she fell. It wasn't like, you know what I'm saying, he just started dragging her. White Knight comes over, right? It's like, oh, if you put your hands on her again. Like, dude, you don't even know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Oh, listen. And this is one of the things that has been lost in society when it comes on to men and women relationship. Like, I think culturally, maybe, you know, Americans are a little bit more loose with that stuff. Oh, you women can just wear bathing suits wherever. I get why she wants to be a little bit different. I get it. But in a situation like this, right, where they're on the beach, it's kind of weird that he's being so protective. Don't get me wrong. But at the same time, I get why he's so protective, because he doesn't want any other dude to be looking at his wife, dude. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like the same situation where you're at home. You know what I'm saying? You're at home and you're probably going out and your girl puts on, your wife or your girl puts on something revealing to leave the house. And you're like, nah, babe, that, You know what I'm saying? See, all these other parts, these parts, they're for me, my eyes only. You're not going to advertise it to other dudes. And no matter what the argument is, if your girl or your wife respects you, they will change. They will change that clothes if they respect you, right? So I think in this situation where he just jumps in and White Knighted and she slaps him in the face, rightly so. You gotta stay out of it, bro. It ain't your fight. You gotta stay out of it. A woman getting hurt, I gotta get involved. Nah, I've seen too many dudes get themselves killed because of that. You think that woman's gonna feel sorry for you?
색깔 너무 이쁘다.
괜찮아?
너무 이뻐. 마음에 들어. 넌 너무 좋겠다. 결혼도 하고.
질투하는 거야?
아니.
제 와이프랑 단둘이서 할 얘기가 있는데요.
아버님이 살아계셔서 우리 결혼식을 보셨다면 참 좋았을 텐데.
To see what?
미안해요. 내가 괜한 말을 했나 봐.
아니야.
신혼여행 어떻게 할 거야?
아, son.
As a tradition
좋은
change,
모습을 보여야 돼.
you know.
내가 아빠 딸인데 우리 결혼식 가는 거 갖고 설마 뭐라고 하시겠어? 응?
6개월 후에.
I'm sorry.
Don't worry. I stuck my nose where it didn't belong. It's on me.
When I slapped you, I was protecting you
Oh, yeah? From what?
from Jin.
I'll get in there. This man is really out here
But I
building
love
a
New York,
raft.
Walt. No city like it.
Oh, really?
What I really want to show you in New York are the buildings, the architecture.
Buildings?
Yeah, I used to say that too till I saw the Flatiron building.
Can I go throw the ball to Vincent?
Yeah, sure, of course.
Come on, Vincent.
I thought I'd give you the heads up.
Yeah?
Yeah, there's a lot of talk going on about what's going on in this thing with you.
Hey, man. It's not the Queen Mary. I only got room for 4 people.
You taking Sawyer with you?
Yep. Bought myself a ticket on this little tub.
How much longer are you gonna let him treat you this way?
He wasn't always like this. He used to tell me how beautiful I looked to him.
What changed him?
The job. What's going on? Somebody set the raft on fire. Ah. Locke said nope. We all staying here.
Where is he?
They're gonna think
Where
it's
the hell
him.
is he? You trying to protect him now? Is that it?
She was with me.
Walt! The Walt! Get back! Get back! No, no, it's done.
Son, wait.
I'm gonna break his damn neck!
Michael.
Take it easy, man. We don't know that Jin did this.
Are you serious?
여보.
뭐 하는 거예요? 마이클은 이 섬에서 우리를 탈출시키려고 노력하는데 왜 그런 사람...
마이클.
이제 자네가 내 새로운 보좌관이 되어주게.
무슨 말씀이신지.
한변찬이라고 아나?
There is so much wrong with
말씀이십니까?
this
오늘
guy's
밤
face,
메시지를
bro.
그에게 전달해주게.
미스터 권. 네, 들어오세요.
This man said immediately starts calling him Mister. Wait! Wait! Dude was on TV. What's his name? Fat dude. The way how they correlate things is like everybody kind of have probably seen each other before. It's crazy.
고맙습니다. 고마워요. 회장님께 앞으로는 섭섭한 일 없도록 하겠다고 전해주세요. 어떻게라도 사과를 해야 하는데. 아빠! 이게는
That's how Son got her dog?
좋은 게예요.
한 차관님.
정말 비싼 게예요. 회장님께 사과를 드린다고 꼭 전해주세요. 그래 주실 수 있죠?
I'd like to talk to you about Shannon. It's very possible your sister and I are going to become more than just friends.
You want my blessing or something?
My hope is you won't object.
Yeah?
I was extending a courtesy, not asking your permission.
My guess is in this place you fit the bill. She'll make you feel like the greatest guy ever while you get her food, whatever it is she needs. And when she gets what she wants, she'll move on.
Everybody's got their own trauma, man. And it's like,
Messed up my ride, Chief.
not even gonna ask him a question.
Perhaps you should find another friend to help you with your shelter.
You've been talking to my brother, haven't you?
Sorry, I haven't seen him.
Well, if you do see him, tell him to keep his stupid mouth shut, and if he has something to say, he can leave Saeed out of it and come say it to my face.
Should I be writing this down?
Just tell him to stay the hell out of my business.
Do you like him?
Are you serious?
Because if you do like him, what's it got to do with your brother? You're a grown woman. Sure, you can yell at Boone till you're blue in the face, but all you're doing is giving him what he wants. Everyone gets a new life on this island, Shannon.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's time you start yours.
Folks
Bruce.
down the beach might have been doctors and accountants a month ago. But it's Lord of the Flies time now.
당신이 만들었어?
그럼 자기를 위해서 만들었지. 우리 오랜만에 같이 저녁 식사하는 거니까 맛있게 드세요.
그래. 걱정 마. 오늘은 일 안 해.
Situations like this not good, bro. I'm telling you right now. It's better to tell them, hey,
네 경작물 닿게 만들었다. 이거지? 함정씨 집에 이 사람 데려주죠. 이 사람 하는 거 보고 잘 배워.
yo, he's supposed to kill?
시내와 떨어진 한계한 관계로 갑시다.
So he's gonna kill this man and his daughter?
여보, 우리
미스터 권, 내 말 좀 들어봐.
That's crazy, bruh. So that night when he came home with all that blood over him was probably the first time. It's like, yo, this dude.
정도면 알아들으겠죠.
왔다고? 도대체 아빠 밑에서 무슨 일을 하는 거야? 날 좀 봐. 얘기 좀 해봐. 날 좀 봐봐.
I don't understand. I can never understand that. Like, I got hit in the face a couple of times. A couple of times. But that was the, you know, it's one of the main causes why I got a divorce. But I was like, I don't understand what is it with women that hitting people in their face. Like, stop it.
Just calm down and think of it. Slow down. Just calm down.
You ain't gonna get nowhere on that raft anyways. He's probably gonna feel betrayed by this, by her.
당신도 나를 못 믿겠어?
Say it again, man. Michael.
내가 불 지른 게 아니야.
Michael. Say it.
알았어? 어?
Hey, easy, Doc. One fight at a time.
He's right. This is between them.
무릎 꿇여다가 내 손이 이렇게
Man keeps getting up like an anime character.
Leave him alone. He didn't burn your raft.
I did.
All this time, why didn't you say anything?
Your raft was already on fire when he arrived. He burned his hands trying to put it out.
Then why did he run?
My husband is many things, but he is not a liar.
You gonna lecture us about lying, Betty? From the look on his face, even your old man here didn't know you speak English.
But why take it out on our best chance at getting off the island? We're so intent on pointing the finger at one another that we're ignoring the simple, undeniable truth that the problem isn't here, it's there. They've attacked us.
Burned the raft?
We're not the only people on this island, and we all know it.
Look, we all have setbacks. I mean, God knows, man. It's just life. We'll start over.
뗏목에 대해서 왜 나한테 사실 말해주지 않았죠? 대답하기 싫어요? 나한테 이럴 이유를 모르겠어. 내가 뭘 잘못했는데. I was going to get away. But you made me change my mind. You made me think that you still loved me. 처음부터 다시 시작하고 싶어. 여보.
죄송해요, 아버지.
His father isn't dead.
하세요. 아버지가 부끄러웠어요.
He's ashamed of his father.
괜찮다.
요즘은 대화도 없어요.
아니 왜 말을 안 해?
아버님이 대한 진실을 그에게 직접 얘기할 수가 없어요. 제가 어떤 일을 저질렀는지 아버지는 모르실 거예요.
너는 내 아들이야. 네가 무슨 일을 했든 상관없어.
That doesn't change.
다시 시작하고 싶어요. 장인어른은 제게 시드니와 LA에 있는 더러운 거래처에 시계를 전달하라고 하셨어요.
그러면 이번 일을 마지막으로 네 장인한테 해주고 손 떼고 다신 하지 마. 그리고 미국으로 가. 응? 그래서 너희 결혼을 살려라.
그러기에는
It's too late. Sheesh. people. You serious, dude? The thing about it is this, right? When it comes on to a situation like this where she didn't believe in the first place that it wasn't him, so there's doubt there, and that can it's all an ego thing when it comes on to men anyways. It's an ego thing. It's kind of like when that trust has been broken, because it's like you've never ever doubted me before. You know what I'm saying? And now all of a sudden somebody is against me. You think I would do something like this? But you also got to understand that she doesn't really know what you're capable of. She doesn't really know, because she doesn't know what you did for her dad. So, you know, it creates some doubt. But I understand from his perspective as well that, hey, man, like, this is the first time you've really gone against me, especially for a bunch of strangers. Like, it's that would mess with any man's mind. You know what I'm saying? Let me not say any man, most men, right? It would mess with my mind for sure, because if you have this unbelievable trust with your wife, with your partner, right? Even when you were doing bad things, or she knew you were doing bad things or whatever, she still stayed with you and all this other stuff. Never really had that inclination. Forget the part of she was planning to leave him, because he didn't know about it. Right? She was just going to leave him there at the airport and just got away from the entire situation. He didn't know anything about it. So forget that part of it. Right? If you just felt like, you know what I'm saying, she didn't leave you doing all the stuff that you were doing, she didn't know, you didn't tell her. So even though you were doing bad stuff or whatever the situation is, the minute you know what I'm saying, your girl, like, some inclination of not trusting you or having that trust broken, the minute that happens, I can understand why he just wants to get away from her, because it's just like, yeah, I mean, he does need to get out more. She needs to get out more, man. Like, for real, on some reason. But I do understand where he's coming from, because most of us as men, I would say, our egos would be, and it's not even like you have a fragile ego, it's more of like, when it's kind of like you have a friend and that trust gets broken. It's like you feel like you can't trust the friend the same way again. And it's the same situation here. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's hard. It's gonna be hard. And now you're saying you want to start over, is as tough. Yeah, I mean, but we'll see. Hopefully they don't. Hopefully they do get back together, though. I don't think yeah. I don't think they're gonna stay apart for long. These two really like each other, but for some reason they won't just, jeez, let's get it over with. All this unnecessary tension.
Hurley owes me $83,000. I told him I'd give him a chance to win it back.
Why did you burn the raft, Walt?
Oh, damn.
I like it here.
Oh, damn.
Boat.
Boat. Well, you don't have anybody around to tell you not to anymore, or try to cover you up. Crazy. This episode was pretty cool, man. Learning more about how things tied together. And that's crazy, because that's kind of has me questioning as well, like, what happened to Big Boy? You know what I'm saying? What happened to him? We saw him on the TV in that apartment there. Like, what, you know what I'm saying? Like, what happened? You know what I mean? So that's kind of weird in a certain way, because I don't really know. I don't really know how to put it when it comes on to, you know, I really don't know how to put it, or how to grasp what, you know, because we have not seen, he's probably the only person that we've seen a lot and don't know what his backstory is. I think even, you know what I'm saying, even Jin got two episodes to sort through his background that we've seen so far, and we still haven't seen Fat Dude. We haven't seen anything about his background either, what he went through. We've seen John Locke, we've seen Saeed, we've seen Kate, we've seen Jack, we've seen Claire, we've seen Charlie. We've seen pretty much every character that we see most of the time on screen. Boone, we've seen them all except for Fat Dude, and I'm wondering what the hell. We've seen Sawyer, we've seen pretty much everybody. So it's like, it's kind of weird that we have not seen his backstory yet, but we saw him on the TV there, and that was kind of a weird Easter egg they threw in there. But I'm looking out for it. But I'm, you know what I'm saying, I'm wondering if they're saving it to, are they trying to figure out what's going on with his character? Are they trying to figure out, because he's just a nice fun-loving guy right now. So maybe we'll get that next episode, because, you know, he ran out of CD he ran out of batteries now. So yeah, so in this episode we got to see a little bit more into the background of Sun and Jin, their relationship, and how it develops. And I have my opinions about it. And I think one of the things that, you know, one of the things that I warned you guys about, stop being white knights. It is not cute, okay? I'm not saying that if you see a woman being like choked out, or, you know, something like that, like literally, I mean, even in those situations, I would still advise you to call the police. You know what I'm saying? I would still tell you, call the police, if, you know what I'm saying, if it's a situation like that. Because I'm telling you, man, it's just, in my opinion, in the majority of the situations, is just not worth it. I'm not saying you should see somebody on the street getting, you know, killed, or somebody, you know, punching them in the face, or if you see a man punching a woman in the face, and that you could jump in. It's still a very risky situation. It's still a very risky situation, but I'm telling you, I've seen too many times where guys jump into these situations not knowing what it is and get themselves killed, man. And get themselves killed. And the thing about it is this, right? It's a it's a weird situation that you're jumping in, because you don't know why these people are fighting. You don't know if that's just how their relationship is, because these same women will turn around and start beating you up with their man. You just don't know. And that's why I said, you know, just don't do it. Just don't do it, man. You know what I'm saying? Just don't do it. I don't know, some people's gonna be like, you're a man, you should jump in, you should protect the woman, and blah blah blah. And like, it's not my woman. I'm sorry, it's not my woman, it's not my family member. I'm sorry. As much as I love human interaction and stuff like that, you still gotta be wise about your decisions, especially in a situation that doesn't concern you, right? Especially in a situation where you don't know what's going on and you're not evaluating it. You just see a man screaming at a woman, all of a sudden you want to jump in. Don't touch her, man. Don't do it. Stop screaming at her. No. Okay. You don't know. You get what I'm saying? And also for all you women out there, okay? Don't be getting on no other man's case, okay? While your man is there and expecting him, you're instigating stuff. Then your man gets knocked the hell out, and then what? You get what I'm saying? Don't do this. Don't put us in these positions, man. Don't do it, because, you know, on the other hand, things are getting wild. But if I see a man and a woman arguing, I'm not gonna jump in and be like, you know what I'm saying? If I see him like, you know, maybe like holding her arm and dragging her somewhere, like it's whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not a big deal. When it's obvious he's not abusing her. A lot of people will look at that as abuse. A lot of people will look at that as controlling, or whatever the situation is, but that's their culture. You get what I'm saying? That's their culture. I'm not talking about like if you see a man beating up on a woman, I can understand if you step into those situations, because that's just wrong. You get what I'm saying? That's just wrong. But you still don't know what the situation is, though. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times women women are getting abused in relationship, they stay in them. That's the thing about it too. A lot of times that's what happened. They stay in these relationships, and then they, you know what I'm saying, if somebody jumps in, they might get jumped by the both of them. It's crazy. So it's a very interesting episode to see how their relationship began, what he was actually doing for the father, which we already had an inclination of that's what was going on of some sorts, that he was doing some dirty work for the dad, you know. So I hope that they get back together. I really do. I think their relationship is repairable, because, you know, it's obvious she's not being abused, and she knows that she's not being abused. You know what I'm saying? She knows that. But it's just that a lot of times women do stuff, especially, you know what I'm saying, a lot of times they do stuff like that for attention, to see what their man would do. Would they get jealous? Women do that stuff. You get what I'm saying? So for me, it's like it's like this. If we're at the beach, you want to wear a bathing suit, that's cool, because that's the beach. You get what I'm saying? Like, it would be wrong of me to be like, oh, you gotta wear a freaking bedtime gown, or, you know what I'm saying, in a robe at the beach. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just stupid, right? So if you're at the beach, it's cool, you can wear a bathing suit or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? A one piece, two piece, whatever it is you want to do. It's the beach. You know what I'm saying? But I can understand also in other places where, you know what I mean, you know, when she has her shoulders out and stuff like that, that may be a bit excessive, but I understand. And that's the thing, where a lot of people, they will be like, that's too much, that's controlling or whatnot. You also got to understand from a man's perspective, a lot of times men don't want you to show too much, because we know male nature, man. We do. We understand that men are very visual creatures, and when men see stuff, and if they want to come after your wife, they'll come after your wife. So why not? And people be like, oh, you're insecure and all of this other stuff. No, I'm protecting what's mine, man. But I know some people is gonna be like, oh, she doesn't belong to you and whatnot. You can say that. You can say that. That's your prerogative. When you have your woman, you can pretend like, you know what I'm saying, she doesn't belong to you. But when I have a woman, she belongs to me. She belongs to me. She's not property in the whole sense of the word. She's not property as in, you know what I'm saying, I could do whatever I want with her. She's not property, but she does belong to me, right? And I belong to her, right? So if you want to look at it that way, because people want to put technicalities in it to fit their narratives, I get it, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, that's just what it is. You understand what I mean when I say she belongs to me. Don't take it out of context. Simple as that, right? So I'm going to protect what's mine. And if I'm not going to protect what's mine, who's going to do it? Nobody's going to do it for me. You get what I'm saying? And she's got to understand my boundaries as well, right? It's kind of like this, right? Women are looking for connection. You get what I'm saying? Most of the time, they are looking for connection. They're more emotional than us. Men are more on the visual side of things. So we might see something and love it later. You get what I'm saying? It's not going to be, we're not, more than likely when we meet someone, we're not looking for connection immediately, right? We see something, we like, oh, she's beautiful, man. She's so cool. She's so hot. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just corny as hell. But you get the point. We're very visual creatures. Men are. It's like we see first and then we try to develop stuff later. That's why it's in the woman's best interest of how to keep a man. How to draw a man's attention is not sex. It's not how you look, right? If you want to keep a man's attention, that's how you get a man's attention, but it's not how you keep a man's attention. How you keep a man's attention is to show what your value is beyond those things, beyond your looks, beyond sex. That's how you prove, right? That's how you prove your value to a man, the things that come after. What do you do after all of that? Because if that's just all it is, I could get that from another woman. But if that's all the value that you bring, It is what it is, right? We can always move on to the other person, right? Because, you know what I'm saying, if it's just looks and sex, you know what I'm saying, basically you had sex with one pussy, you probably hit them all. To be honest, you know, pussy's pussy, you know what I mean? That's why it's so easy for us to move on, you know, one of the reasons. But that's just me. Anyways, love to see Saeed and Shannon together. Hopefully Shannon has changed. Hopefully that relationship can blossom. I'm all for love, you know what I'm saying? Relationships in TV shows, relationships in real life, I'm always cheering for them because I love to see men and women get together. You know what I'm saying? I like it. It's a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? And cut the cheating on both sides. You get what I'm saying? Just you know, nowadays is, you know what I'm saying, cheating is at an all-time high. It's crazy. Like, people can't just be together, be with each other, and that's the hard time that we have, you know. But this episode was really interesting, man. Loved it. But Michael needs to chill. But now he's working with Jen, so that's cool. They're trying to build a boat, but also finding out that Walt is the one that burnt the raft. You know what I'm saying? Come on, you know what I'm saying? Like, remember when they said that stuff happens when he's around? Dude wasn't playing. I'm wondering if I gotta keep an eye on Walt, because he, you know what I'm saying, he might become a stone cold killer, you know. I don't know, but we'll see how things go. But anyways, guys, I know my reviews can be a little bit off, or whatever the situation is, ranty, if you will, or whatever, but I say what I gotta say in my reviews. This is not, you know what I'm saying, I'm not sitting down trying to get you guys approval of how I should do my reviews. If you watch them, if you don't watch them, that's cool too. If you understand what I'm saying, you like what I'm saying, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll pick it up later for another one. Appreciate you guys, man. Keep hitting the like button, keep doing what you do, keep being good, and stop cheating if you are. Anyways, guys, I'm out of here, man. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.